Pornography ruined my life financially, purposefully, physically, spiritually, mentally, sexually, socially, and so many damn ways. In today's video, we're discussing what happened, why it's important to you, and I put the most scary, nightmarish way that pornography ruined my life right at the end. So if you want to see that, stick to the end. Now, the first way that pornography ruined my life is that I had no connection with God. I was not honoring God. I lived a life of lust, a life of sin, and now in this higher state of consciousness, I believe that quitting porn gets you closer to God, and getting closer to God makes your dreams become reality. I'm speaking from experience here. I went from skinny, I went from girls not even looking my way, I went from having no purpose to living a fulfilling life, helping people like you quit porn, making thousands of dollars per month as a kid, not a kid anymore, but as someone who's from South Africa, where people make thousands of dollars a year. Okay. And that is an overstatement. All right. Now, because I was living a life of lust and sin in the past, I feel like I was punished. Probably because instead of my energy going towards my dreams, my energy was going towards sex, lust, porn. Mostly porn, because I couldn't get that. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't. So, as soon as I quit porn, my energy stopped going to wasteful things and started going to my purpose. And boom, I am the man looking at you right now. That is, jacked. We'll put pictures up here. Who's living his dream life in Cape Town. And I'm super grateful for that. It's all thanks to quitting porn. Now, the second way is a bit more personal. And I'm speaking from experience here. I'm not someone who just Googles up on the net why pornography is bad. I'm speaking from genuine experience where I didn't know any better at the time. But now looking back, I'm like, oh shit. Pornography was really doing damage to my life. And one of the ways was with my relationship with my ex-partner. Now, we dated for about a year. And the only thing I can remember from that time was just sex, because that's all I saw her as, is a sex object. When can we have sex? When's the next time we can have sex? Yes, I was young and full of sexual energy, but it wasn't healthy. At parties, we would try to have sex. It was just a mess. It was lust. Okay, and because of porn, I wanted to do things that she didn't want to do. As soon as she left, I was always unsatisfied, so I'd watch porn to fill the void of not being satisfied by her. And I always struggled to finish in bed. That's why I watched porn afterwards. And it got to a point where when we broke up, I was watching so much porn after that the next time I had sex, I was a 2-minute man, because I had just watched so much porn. I desensitized myself and ejaculated super early, which was kind of embarrassing because it was her. Okay, so porn destroyed my relationship because I didn't see her as good enough. She felt that. She was like, I want to make love, I don't want to just fuck. I feel like you're hiding something from me, and for good reason. I was watching porn every day, and she knew, but she didn't know to the extent of how much porn I was watching and how frequent it was. So that was that, okay? Absolutely destroyed the relationship, and I thank God that my next relationship is not gonna be solely focused on porn and sex, and I can go into the relationship with her as the main focus and show her that she's beautiful and show her that I love her, instead of sharing my sexual energy with pixels on a screen. Like, that is messed up. Okay, no woman deserves that, especially not your future wife, your wife. No woman in this earth deserves you not giving your all to her deserves you lusting over other women. Nah, that ain't it. All right. We as men, we are here to become the best version of ourselves and make sure that her life is good so that our kids, she can raise them to be strong, powerful, and do better than we did. And that's not going to be possible if we're building a relationship on a broken foundation. Speaking of broken foundation, a strong foundation is to hit that like button so that we can inspire other men to also quit porn and live to their fullest potential. Now, the third point and the third way that porn absolutely destroyed my life. And point two was kind of like 2-3 points in one. It was sexually, it was relationship wise. Point three, and I think this will be the final point, is porn ruined me. I wasn't able to be the best version of myself. What do I mean by that? I mean, real men, they're not watching other people have sex. They're doing the best they can do so that the women they want to have sex with, they can actually attract that girl instead of numbing our pain watching people have sex and not getting any better. That is so dumb. It reminds me of video games. All right, I used to be a big FIFA fan. One time, I had the most overpowered OP FIFA team in the world. All right, I packed Cristiano Ronaldo. No! 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 Oh my God! Road to Ronaldo was complete. My team had all the best players. And then comes the next FIFA, and they want me to start from zero, from scratch. That doesn't make any sense. Why would I watch porn and get zero progress when I can go to the gym and go to the gym again and read a book and read another book and improve and level up and keep leveling up until I am a high value man who can attract the woman, the beautiful Latina, green-eyed, hourglass woman that I want to make my wife? Doesn't make sense to watch people have sex. Why on earth is 99% of men watching porn? It honestly doesn't make sense to me. And that is how it was ruining my life. I was doing something so stupid, so dumb, so wasteful. And I honestly believe, had I quit porn 2-3 years ago, years earlier, I'm 2 years free, I still wish that I quit porn sooner, because if I did, I would have been one of those 17-year-old kids making thousands of dollars per month at 17. Like, that's amazing. And not that I'm regretful, I believe that there's no mistakes in the universe, and I'm grateful for where I am. But that just goes to show, I was always someone who had discipline. I was in the first team for soccer. I was always the best I was the top guy in class. Okay, not girl, the girls were way smarter, but in terms of guys, I was on top. In terms of video games, I was on top. Every single thing I set my mind to, I was on top. But I had one thing I just couldn't quit, and that was porn. It was stopping me from becoming the best version of myself, because although I could set my mind to things and become the best, I was always distracted. I was low energy. I was unmotivated. I had low self-esteem. So instead of becoming a pro video gamer, which I really wanted to do, I didn't do it because of porn. Instead of finding ways to become financially free, I didn't do it because I had low self-esteem. I had no faith. I was just walking through life like a butterfly, aimlessly, floating. And what it really showed me was, if I had quit porn, if I had known what I wanted to do with my life instead of watching people have sex, things would have been so much better. Because I remember after school, I just went straight to college. I studied law for a year because that's what everyone else was doing. And I knew this wasn't gonna make me financially free. I knew, okay, I have to study for 4 years. I have to work for free for another 2 years. That's 6 years of my life. To then get a degree to work for someone else. Okay, I knew already in my first year this is not what I wanted. I didn't even know how much lawyers make, but I knew this is not what I wanted to do. That was back in 2019. So I would have only been finishing with my degree if I passed every single year in 2025. But thank goodness COVID came and I was forced to drop out because my family couldn't afford it. And COVID inspired me to quit porn. And quitting porn inspired me to get closer to God. Getting closer to God inspired me to have faith. Like Napoleon Hill said, faith is the only known antidote to failure. I started finding ways to make money. I started a business on Twitter after failing lots of times, but I still kept faith in myself. And now I'm making thousands of dollars per month. I'm living my dream life and I'm so damn blessed. It all started because I quit porn. As soon as I quit porn, I started becoming the best version of myself. And if you want to become the best man you can be, hit that subscribe button because we're dropping videos every single week.